Sitters, what's good? This is Joey Edge along with Chris Martinez.
What's happening?
And a little bit of Jared Scott in the house.
You.
And we are front porch sitting. Man, what a night.
What a night,
What a
Brody.
night to be hot.
Hey,
Hot. It's hot in here.
living life, bro. How are you?
Other than being hot, man, I'm good.
It's all right.
The school started back. Doesn't really have anything to do with me at all, actually.
No.
It's tiring, man. That first week, 2 weeks.
It's insane.
Yeah. And I said it in our group chat this week. I said, I don't have anything to look forward to because we don't have college football yet.
Yeah.
Like, I need to be able to go through the week knowing I'm going to sit on my butt and watch college football for 12 hours on Saturday.
That's a fact, man. Kelsey, it's okay. How about my mic? Is my mic working? Because that's going to give us some time to get your mic working. It's the cord, probably, I'm guessing. So I don't know what we're going to do. Because it didn't work last time either. How about my mic? Is my mic
But
working?
I checked it beforehand. I told
Well,
you
if this one's working, we can just spin it and you can talk. Yeah, it looks like mine's working, so you wanna use this one?
I want to continue and assume my mic is working. My mic
Your mic
seems-
is working, I
I don't know, but it's not really going with my boy over there. Anyways, yeah, school the first week is tough.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I'm not overly busy, but I'm busier than I was.
Yeah, it's just tiring, man.
Yeah. And then I go to football. We get done at dark 30. So, yeah, I thought it was a little bit low.
Yeah, I think mine's low too.
How about now? It's maybe better. Maybe a little bit better. We're working on it. We're working through it. Does Jared know, Joey, what we know? Have you talked to him about this?
A little bit.
Can we announce this?
A little bit. Can we hear me now? Maybe. Is it possible that you can hear me now? I'm going to throw this son of a gun into the next neighborhood if you can't.
It looks like it's moving.
Mr. Scott has the worst microphone in the group, and somehow he's the freaking clearest. I don't know.
It's just Cam wants to hear me the most. That's what it is.
Could be.
Whatever. Here we are.
Well, the idea of it is we are going to bring on Jared as the producer. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So Jared is the producer of the podcast. We're going to move forward with Mr. Scott. So everyone say hello to Jared. You know him. He's been on the show several times. He's very good at what he does. We're going to teach him a little bit of things so that way, when things like this happen, Joey,
Yeah.
show's not derailed. We're good to go. We're going to keep on rolling.
Yeah.
Right on.
So yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan going forward. I would love to hear about football again because I was not paying attention. I was very angry.
No, it's just hot, man. It's just hot. We're just preparing day by day, head down, keep grinding. We know we don't need to be what we want to be at the end of the year, but we want to do well enough to compete early. You know what I'm saying? So,
I can tell you, as someone that teaches mainly freshmen, there are some big youngins in that freshman class.
the freshman group,
Yeah.
if we can keep them this way, boy, they're special.
Yeah.
That group is really good.
Yeah.
Our junior group is really. I mean, they're all okay. They all have their. But that freshman group, they're big. They have the
Yeah.
stuff that you can't coach
Right.
and you can't teach. Like you said, size. I mean, we have a legitimate nose guard, 0. That is a 6 Johnny Hawkins.
Yep.
Freshman.
6'4",
Yeah.
He was the biggest player there yesterday.
Size 17 shoe, I think.
size 17 shoe, 18 cleat, 350 pounds. I'm gonna tell you what, Johnny Hawkins was a problem today.
Yeah, he's big.
Nobody could block him today.
I watched very minimal today. I watched almost the entire practice yesterday, getting ready, radio stuff. Trying to get my mind right for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop this light down on my face. I feel like I'm extra dark. I want my hat on because I've been sweating for 4 hours. So
And you're still sweating. That's
No,
not going to change.
it's okay, and I'm cool with that. But I don't want it to be so dark on my face. So
Yeah. No,
keep
no.
on. Tell everybody what you're doing. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yes, I'm at practice yesterday,
Sorry.
and I'm at practice yesterday, and watching everything. That's good. And dude, Jared pointed this kid out to me, and I was like, oh, okay, he's huge, right? Like he's a big old boy. And then, like, he moves pretty good to be
Right.
a larger fella. And but man, I'm excited. I'm excited about Friday night. I think the Columbia Tigers are going to be fun to watch, so it's going to be a good time. Hey, before we go any further, and we're gonna get to JW Weaponry here in just a minute, but man, I gotta show my guy Clayton right here.
Hey, let's go.
I gotta show my guy Clayton right here at the Coliseum.
But that's so fire.
Yeah, first ever view of front porch sitting at the Coliseum.
Yep.
So that's
dope.
Yeah, that
He's
is-
in Italy right now, live. That's fire, man. My dad and them, Brian Hill and them, they took one in France, right just outside of Paris.
Yeah.
Now we got Clayton in Italy. Really international, to be honest.
I should have done that from on top of the Green Monster. when I
Yeah.
was there.
What an
You
idiot!
should've.
Yeah.
Sorry, that wasn't nice. I
Yeah.
shouldn't have said that. But yeah, you gotta be better than that. Anyways, man, cool view right there. Big fan of that. Cool view.
Yeah, that's really neat. That's really neat.
And we appreciate Clayton for always being a loyal sitter, listener, friend, all of the above. Really good at college football too.
Yeah, for sure. So, JW Weaponry.
Yes, sir,
How about that place?
bro. About like Clayton being there and taking a picture, just great, just
You know,
phenomenal.
I'm gonna tell you a story. I'm sure John won't mind. There was a young person, a kid in need, and I'm not gonna go into more detail into the need,
yep.
but it was 100% answered by John and his store and his wife and family-ran business without hesitation. So, really, really cool thing, and I mean like immediately too. Like there was a need, and then it was immediately met by
That-
John and JD Weaponry and his wife Katie.
It's just
Family.
not surprising.
No.
Honestly, it's just not. They're always there for any and everyone. The entire community, they're just a pillar. They're a pillar in the community. They have been for 10 plus years now. And like you said, man, if somebody needs something, John and Katie and family and store, they're always there, man. They're gonna be there. They're gonna do the right thing all the time, and that's awesome. As a podcast person that is lucky enough to have sponsors like JW Weaponry, it's really cool for us, man.
Well, absolutely agree. I can also say another personal testimony, I guess I should say. I'm gonna buy a weapon from John, and I'm also gonna buy a suppressor to go on that weapon. And I need to wait till September 8th. John could have took my money now because I'm ready to buy it now. I want it right now. But he's like, hey, it's September 8th. There's like I won't have to pay the $200 sales stamp tax stamp for my suppressor. It's a $200 fee. DeSantis waived that off effective of September 8th. So John could have got,
Uneasy.
well, it
I mean, it
goes to the
wouldn't have- yeah,
government, but
right.
still, he said, hey, man, just wait. September 8th or 9th, you need to come in and buy it then. I said, thank you so much. Because he could have made the sale right then, get his money right then.
Yeah.
But he was like, no, wait. This is better for you, the customer, the consumer, if you wait a little bit. So September 9th, I'll have what I want.
Good
So,
stuff.
Yeah, great people, man. If you want to call them, Joy, what number would you call?
You dial, or you Kyle, whatever you want to do. You dial 386-243-8587. That's 386-243-8587 is the number to JW freaking Weaponry, the premier gun store of the South. They're always loaded there, guaranteed.
Absolutely.
Guaranteed. All right, Chris, man, we actually have a lot to talk about
Yeah,
tonight.
we probably need to get into it.
We got win shares for Florida State, and then next week we'll do Florida, and then we have some like just different random stuff throughout. John Mateer has been in the news lately. We'll talk about that. Gruden saying he wants to be a head coach in the SEC again, or for the first time. We got some NFL stuff, hold-ins, and Jerry Jones talking like he always does. Shador Sanders, Travis Hunter, just different random stuff, man. Gonna be a long show, good show.
Keep going. I got you.
So yeah, man, we're feeling to dive right into it.
Yes, sir. I can't wait. Full show. Clayton asked, I did not know that suppressors were legal. Yes, sir. Absolutely. It's a Class 3 weapons dealer has to have that. They have to have Class 3 license to sell that. John Woodley does have that. There is a potential wait, like a time for before you can get it. I know whenever I worked there was 6 months. I think it is back down significantly some. So you would basically buy it and you would have like a 6-month wait. I think it's closer to like 3 months. And I think it actually may be like even less than that. Don't quote me on the less than that part. But yes, they are legal though. Yes, sir. They are legal. You have to be able to pass a background check like any other weapon, any other firearm. But yes, you can buy a suppressor. They are legal. So Coach Martinez, Chris will have one very shortly, within a month. Always loaded.
Big fan.
It's not going on a pistol though, so it'll be something different.
Can't wait.
Yeah,
All
you
right.
can shoot it. You won't hear it, but we'll shoot it.
Yeah, obviously. So Florida State, man. Florida
Yeah.
State. How just in general, you don't have to tell me in detail right now. How excited are you for this team? Are you ready to watch them play? I know training camp is hard sometimes, and you're in the midst of your own training camp, so your time is extremely limited as far as what you can focus on because obviously you're getting ready for your own thing right now. But just a brief synopsis on how you feel.
Yeah. So I just think Seminole fans, we so desperately want to get this bad taste out of our mouth.
Right.
It's 2-10. Like you almost have to try to do that with the schedule that they had. And so, yeah, I read it. Travis said the name Martinez might throw some red flags. I have multiple firearms, so I'm okay, sir. But anyways, I am excited about it, Joey, just because mainly I want to pay attention to football again. Like
Yeah.
I want to be able to watch football. I
Right.
didn't enjoy last season, and to be honest, and admittedly, then call me a fair weather fan if you want. I didn't watch every game last year.
Really, you didn't watch? Yeah, I can see it.
I didn't, man, because I just didn't like the brand of football they played. They didn't play hard. They played like entitled punks. I'm gonna do my best to edit this section.
Yeah.
They played like entitled like prima donnas that are getting $400,000 and $500,000 a piece.
Right.
And guess what? They were. So lose the game if you want. The check still cashes.
Right.
And so that definitely happened, man.
Like, come
And that part really sucked for me as a fan because I just don't like. Where's he going?
Right, wherever he wants to, either there or there, it don't matter.
That was probably best for not to go.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Our friend Blake King just showed up.
Yep.
Anyways, to answer your question, Joe, yes, I am excited. We'll get into more of the fine details of what we expect, what I think is going to happen, what I anticipate their record being, things like that. But yeah, man, I am. The news through two scrimmages says that they are playing hard and that they're playing the young kids. They're playing the ones that are bought into what they want to do, and the ones that aren't, the defense coordinator, and I quote, said, either get in line and get on the damn bus or get out of the way.
Ooh.
I'm with it. And then, consequently enough, DB that was a big-time player out of American Heritage is no longer with the program. Conrad Hussey is gone. So, I am he's a good player, just never worked.
Never worked, huh?
Yep.
So working is important.
Got to be able to work.
Got to be able to work. Like what at that point? Like what's your dreams, right? Like what's your aspirations? What are you looking for? Are you looking for right now, or are you looking for your future?
You know, I think for real, man. I think, and I don't know. I don't want to be hypercritical of these young people or whatever. But it's hard not to because they make all this money now. But
It's hard not to just because of the nature of the beast at this point. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
do you love football? Or do you love what football can do for you?
Bingo.
Like, do you love the game? Like, what's his name said? Like Kirby Smart said, they'll play the game in the parking lot. Like, they'll play in the parking lot. My team loves football.
I
They will play the
recruit
game.
guys who love football.
They will play in the parking lot. I think Florida State had a bunch of guys that play the game for a check. When they realized the check's still cashed, we win or lose, we play hard or not, doesn't matter. They checked out in Ireland and never checked back in.
Yeah, you could tell. It was very obvious.
Jake Kennedy, I'm not even here for it. Alabama doesn't have Nick Saban anymore. Knowles by 50. Yeah.
You ready to jump into it?
Yeah, let's do
Because
it.
that's week 1. Knowles and Bama, baby.
We're going to have Jake on for that week, though, right?
I have not talked to Jake.
I
but
have.
Yeah.
I've talked to Jake.
Okay.
We are.
Yes.
We are. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Okay,
perfect.
cool.
Yeah.
Jake will be on for that week. We'll. It'll be interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna be a punching bag, but I also know what the deal is. Like, we're not gonna win the game, but it's okay. We'll just compete.
So where do you have that game at percentage wise?
I mean, what Vegas has them as a 2-touchdown dog, and I think the number is climbing. It's like 14 or 15. Is that accurate?
I have not looked in a few days, but yeah, it was last time I looked. It was 14.
I think it's like a 25% chance they win that game. I don't think they win that game.
Yeah,
I don't think it's realistic. I think they have to compete. I think maybe be close early, and I think Alabama's talent will supersede them throughout the course of the game. But as long as they compete, as long as they play hard, that's really what I'm looking for. And that's sad to say that, but they didn't play hard last year, so that would be something new.
Yeah, I'm agree. I think it's 0.20. That's what I have it at 0.20.
Yeah, that's about right.
But yeah, and I don't have a whole lot to add to it. I just don't think right now that they can they can compete at an athletic level.
No, not for 4 quarters.
Not before. Yeah, agree.
Not opening. I think Florida State. I think it's different too. We'll move on past this, but we're
Yeah.
not talking about the next 2 games because they
No.
should be easy wins. But I think it's interesting because I think Florida State with 2 new coordinators, they have the biggest opportunity for growth throughout the season. Does that make sense?
It does.
Because there should be growth and development within the scheme and understanding within the scheme and the system throughout the season that I think Florida State week 1 is going to look absolutely different than Florida State week 12. And this is the optimist in me, is hoping it looks better. But there is the side that, like, this is where Mike Norvell loses or keeps his job.
Right.
Does he keep them engaged? Can he keep the locker room? He lost it last year.
Yes, he did.
So his job is to keep the locker room. So can he do it? I don't know.
that-
We'll see.
So for me, we're going to get to that here in just a minute. What next game? Do you have Virginia, or do you want to go to?
You want to talk those 2? We don't want to talk those 2. They're going to win those 2 games in between.
Yeah, no. The two can kick
So I
off.
think it's interesting too because I think Bama probably handles them convincingly. I think they probably cover. 14 is a lot of points, but I think they probably cover.
Yeah.
But then I almost think it's like a reset. Then it's like a preseason again. You have
It
2
is.
games that are relatively should have any issue with.
Yeah.
You should win both of them. Kent State is the worst team in
FBS.
FBS. And then what's the Texas Commerce?
East,
I don't
yeah.
know. I don't know who they are.
East Texas A&M. It used to be Texas A&M Commerce.
Yeah, East Texas.
They're recently joining FBS football.
They're the worst team in FBS.
I don't even know if they're in FBS yet.
I don't either.
I think they may still be in
They're
FCS
transitioning.
right now. Yeah, they're in the
They're,
transition
yeah.
process.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'll be a win.
Right.
We should be able to handle both those programs.
Agreed.
And then now, and then to the next point. Then you shift your focus.
At
So Florida
Virginia.
State should be 2-1
Right.
without question.
Right.
At Virginia.
At Virginia.
Virginia did just lose their left tackle and right tackle, I believe. Yeah.
That ain't great.
Bad injuries.
That ain't great at
Injury
all.
bug for them.
Yeah.
I think Florida State wins that game. It's at Virginia at night. They haven't shown anything, but like, if they're competitive against Alabama, they should beat Virginia.
Agreed with that. I don't know much about Virginia.
They're not great.
I know their win total in Vegas is 6.5. I don't know what their schedule is outside of.
Their non-conference is not Alabama,
Yeah.
and it is not Florida,
Right.
and I don't think they drew Clemson.
So let's say they're 3-1. I give them probably a 65% chance.
I think
I'm
I'm in
gonna go
that. I'm at 0.7. I think is
Yeah.
what I had that at.
0.65 for me.
Okay. Are
And
you
then
calculating this as you go, or you already did it?
no, I already did it, but I didn't do the whole thing. I didn't give.
We're
it-
not gonna actually do our.
No, I didn't
percentage.
give
we'll
an
call, We'll
actual-
just call it win or loss.
Yeah.
We want let's go to the next game and then we'll catch some comments.
Yeah. So the next game is Miami. Miami coming to Florida State, and I think this is. So the Virginia game's a Friday night, if I remember correctly.
September 26th, I believe.
I'm pretty sure that's a Friday night, because there's 8 days in between that one and their next game. Yeah. So going to Virginia on a Friday is less than ideal. I'm gonna be honest, but in theory
Yeah,
you
it's a
have
Friday.
yeah. So now we got Miami coming to Florida State,
Yes, sir.
to Tallahassee, to Doak Campbell.
The thing is pivotal. Like it's a pivotal game. You think about what the outlook of the season right here. The outlook, if you find a way, I think you drop one to Bama. I think that's obvious.
I do too.
I do think you probably win your next 3. That's more likely than not.
I think the Virginia and
Crazier things can happen,
Yeah.
but you probably win the next 3.
I think the Virginia and Miami games are as vital to Mike Norvell's future as they can get. I think you have to win them both. You
Really?
at least have to split them.
Seminole fans don't say so. Yeah, you have to split them. I agree that that's absolutely essential.
At minimum, you have to split.
Seminole fans are saying 7-5 as the worst case scenario for Florida State,
Well,
like
if you-
acceptable for Mike Norvell.
If you lose both of those two, you're going to lose that Clemson probably.
You're going to lose to Clemson. You got 4 losses on the schedule: Bama, Clemson, Miami, and who else am I missing? Florida. Those are the 4 losses. That means you're 8-4.
So at NC
I mean,
State,
my God, drop
Virginia
one more, you're
Tech,
7-5.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
At
It's
Virginia.
a doable schedule.
Yeah, it really
Virginia
is.
Tech's gotten bit by the injury bug too.
yeah.
I'm not saying Florida State's great, but we're talking about 7 wins. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It should be
like, come on.
right. Yeah,
And then it is a rivalry game. It is in Tallahassee. You don't know what's going to happen in that game. How good is Carson Beck? Miami's offensive line is pretty good, but like
they're very good.
still coached by Mario Cristobal.
Which he I'm not gonna lie to you. I think he coaches the O line pretty good. I think he's just really bad at coaching an entire team.
He does, but I will also say this: the offensive line is going to be very good. Sure, if they're healthy at that point, nobody's backups are good.
No, that's true.
But what Florida State's going to do defensively, they're going to be ripping and running.
Right.
They ain't going to sit there and bench press them big jokers.
Yeah.
They're going to be moving around. They're going to be bringing pressure from here, dropping. It ain't going to be. They're not just going to stand in front of somebody anymore and play cover one behind it like Adam Fuller did. They're not doing that. They're going to be moving. So let's pause that Miami.
I think that's an underrated part of this whole thing too.
Oh, it's big.
I really do.
It's
I
really
think
big.
the buy-in from player to position coach and coordinators are just as big as buy-in to the program at this point. And I'm not going to tell you I know this for certain, Chris,
Mhm.
but I do feel very confident in saying that those boys were not bought in last year to Adam Fuller specifically.
At all. And neither
At
was
all.
I from afar.
No, you
Neither
were not.
was I from up close.
No, you weren't again.
I was politically correct on the podcast, but
You did a very good job.
Off air, I said I told how I really felt.
Yes, that's facts.
Let's catch some comments real fast.
Yeah. All right,
I'm going to let you do that. Just the good ones.
If you want to beat Bama, don't you want Gus calling plays from Trav?
Bingo, no doubt. No, and that's that. There is something to that.
I agree. Jake said, I think Florida State can beat Miami. I think we all agree on that. I think that's possible, too. FSU plays 2 Friday games. I did not know there was
that
a second one.
sucks.
That does suck.
Friday night does traditionally favor underdogs. I do agree.
Yep, that's Trav.
Miami's roster, I don't think it's that bad. I mean,
I don't think
their
it's as
offensive
good as
line
they
is
think
good.
it is.
No, I agree.
They return nothing at receiver.
at
Nothing.
all. At all. They have
Oh.
Carson Beck though.
Who threw
A pick a game.
17 touchdowns and like 3 interceptions against Tennessee Tech, me and you, somebody
Right,
else and
right,
somebody
right.
else. And the rest of their season, he went 12 and 11. Touchdowns and interceptions.
I agree. So Trav has it as a coin flip for Miami. Miami isn't good enough to cover up bad coaching this year. I tend to believe that. Cam Ward's not in the building.
Yep.
Xavier Restrepo's not in the building.
Yep.
Those guys were real dudes. I don't know, man. What does Jake say? I mean, Florida State may have the same level of skill players as Miami. I do think so.
I
will
think they're on par.
Reports out of Tallahassee, like, listen, and again, I am on the over total for Florida State, but reports out of Tallahassee have been like relatively good considering they were 2-10 last year.
Yeah.
So everything has to be viewed through a lens of 2-10. I think that's fair. Until you are that, you are that. That's what the record says you are. That's what you are.
Right.
But Deuce Robinson has made plays. Randy Pittman, the tight end that came from UCF, understands Gus's offense to a very, very high level. The 5 linemen that transferred in have all played a lot of football, just have not played football together.
Right.
They're playing more and more snaps together. I think Squirrel White from Tennessee, he hopes to turn back into what he was 2 years ago. And then Javon Boggs from Cocoa, the true freshman, is putting in some real work. And Zach Maxwell is the perfect one right here. Read that.
I can't say his name.
Some teams have Usman Kroma. Other teams don't have Usman Kroma. He major running back, big time back. Will be a true freshman starter for Florida State. Will be an absolute freak. He is a dude. He's really, really good. They also got the back Sawchuk from Oklahoma. You remember Sawchuk, little sawed-off guy, number 27? Ran the ball real hard, physical behind his pads.
Yeah.
I think it fits perfect in Gus's offense. Chain mover kind of guy. He's not a game breaker, but chain mover. Usman Kroma is a game breaker. They had to pay $200,000 more than Georgia for him. So.
Ooh.
But they did, and Georgia was pissed that they did.
Ooh.